Good afternoon. My name is Vitaliy, and I'm with A2C Logistics Co. and AFT Dispatch. And guys, I'm here to talk to you about what's going on today in the freight market. Obviously, you guys are out there running over the road. You're seeing the freight is nowhere to be found. Rates have completely plummeted. And this is precisely what I want to talk to you guys about. You know, dispatchers, I don't think they've ever worked this hard to find loads, to simply find loads to be able to get to you guys. Obviously, you understand that the country is in a very, very bad spot. And here's the thing, there's no production, no one's consuming anything. I mean, all but 7 of the states in America are, locked away in some sort of a stay-at-home order. And no one's buying anything. It's springtime. People are usually coming out, buying bikes, ice cream, hanging out outside. There's no consumption. Factories are closed. There's no freight coming in. The borders are closed. Ports are closed. And plus in the United States, as you guys know, we generally import everything that comes in. So, this makes it very difficult when something like this happens. And, I'll tell you, I've always been a straight shooter, so I'll be upfront. I won't mince words and kind of get straight to the point here. Things aren't looking good. Things are not looking good. Unemployment's through the roof. The U.S. GDP is down. The country is in disarray. We're seeing all kinds of things happening. People don't have, the food stocked up. Their pantries are empty. Some people don't have pantries. And the stay at home, it's, they're making it difficult because nobody's buying anything. Nothing's shipping. And, there's, like I said, no consumer spending, no production. There's limited amount of freight. Just to kind of give you guys an idea, unfortunately, right now, certain brokers, some brokers, if you will, not all of them, but some brokers are taking advantage of the situation because they're basically calling us in and saying, oh, that load was canceled. What reality is, it was never canceled. It was just they found someone who could do it cheaper. They're giving it to them. You guys are getting held up at shippers and receivers for days. Things keep getting pushed back further and further, and the brokers aren't willing to negotiate rates. I mean, you can't even get through on the phones with them. I mean, the other day there was somewhere around 2,000 trucks parked in Salt Lake and about 15 loads on the load board. So I mean, you can't play with those numbers. There's obviously no negotiating. On top of that, they're not willing to, do packets, paperwork. If you're not set up with them already, they're not willing to work with you. Again, not all brokers are this way, but some are definitely taking advantage of the situation. And all I want to really get across to you guys, be very, very upfront. Nobody likes to work at $1 a mile. Nobody likes to work at even $1.30 or $1.40. I know you have expenses. I know that it's difficult. It's difficult. But here's the thing, guys. There's a market correction that's going to come. I mean, we can't do this forever. Country's going to run out of stuff. It's going to have to turn around. And the bottom line is that, unfortunately, right now, we have to keep working. It's very, very important, because that $1 a mile run that they find you, that dispatchers got you, you have no idea how much and how hard they have to work in order to get through the lines and get the broker to give them what they have. And, you got to take it. You got to take it. I mean, even if you're getting, paid $2,500, $3,000, something like that to go cross country and it doesn't make any sense, believe me, it does. It really does, because you got to pay for that truck. You got to pay for your expenses. And, the one thing that's kind of nice right now is diesel's dropped in price because crude oil prices are, really dropped a lot. So that's offsetting your costs. And that's helping you kind of, with the bills and things. But here's the thing that you got to remember. Things are going to get better. I promise you this. We have market indicators showing that this is going to happen. Now, I couldn't tell you when that's going to happen. But the bottom line is that if you're not in business, if you're not running, how long can you keep doing that and paying your bills? So you got to keep working, and you've got to stay up there, stay optimistic, and pay those bills, because when the market correction happens, there's going to be so much freight. There's going to be so much shipping going on. There probably won't be enough trucks on the road, and prices are going to go through the roof. There's going to be a surge. In fact, I anticipate a lot of folks are going to become brand new truck drivers, drive the truck for the very first time in their life, And the truth is, you guys are all experienced drivers. You've been through it all before, and I know that this is new. We haven't seen anything like this before. But just understand that things are going to improve, and we are going to make a ton of money. Guys are working their butts off trying to get these loads for you, and it's not easy for anyone. It's not easy for anyone, and I want to urge you guys to keep working hard. Take the loads that they're giving you. Take the loads. Believe me, there's a lot of guys who aren't getting these loads. And we have among the best staff out there. We have the most trained guys. They have all the tools, the data, the analytics, the skills. They have everything it takes to get what they're able to get you. And you want to be able to take the stuff. Like I said, no one wants to do this, and no one wants to be running at $1 a mile, but you just got to do it. You just gotta do it. And it's very important. Once this thing turns around, everything that has been all the losses, everything that you haven't made, all the blood, sweat, and tears that you put into this, it's all going to come back to you. It's all going to come back to you, and we're all going to do much better, because the market correction is coming. Rates will, they will skyrocket. There will be an influx of freight, and you got to understand. I mean, this is a time that's going to either make you or break you. And I just want everybody at A2C and everybody at AFT to understand that this will change. This will change. It's a matter. It's not an if. It is an if. It is not an if. It will happen. So it's just a matter of time. And you just want to make sure that you're still in business for when things improve. So understand that, guys. From the bottom of my heart, believe me, I wish things were better. I wish things were better. Nobody likes this. No one likes this. But bottom line is that companies will close doors. People will go out of business. And I just don't want a single person, a single carrier or an owner or operator from our operations to be in that group. And the one and only way to be able to avoid this, the one and only way, is to keep working. It's the only way I see it, guys. That's the only way. Take the loads that the dispatchers are giving you. Like I said, no production, no spending, no one's buying anything, no one's, factories are closed, warehouses are shutting down, people are being sent home. Where's the freight going to come from? So we're doing the best we can. We ask you guys to do the best you can. We understand. We know your operating costs. We know your expenses. We understand that. And if everything I just said didn't hit home, right after this, I'm going to show you a chart, and that's going to hit home. And that's going to make sense. Be positive, guys. Stay healthy. Stay positive, keep working hard, work with the dispatchers. I've never seen them work this hard before. It's tough on everyone, and we're doing the best we can. So, talk soon. Take care.